founding the European Union without triggering a world war. Let's go load. And this is where we left off last time, 1941, 2nd of August. The world, as you can see, has changed a little bit. We've taken over Norway, we've taken over Denmark, we have taken over Hungary and Romania. We've not grabbed Bulgaria, nor have we grabbed Sweden. So we missed out on those. And this war has been won by nationalist Spain. Normally you would say civil war always wins by nationalist Spain. I find that if I don't intervene as Germany, generically the communists win. So I was surprised that happened. I've also liberated almost all of Africa with the exception of these three countries here. And we need to deal with a little bit of United Kingdom, but yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. We now have the man in charge with the mighty Schnauzbart. And we'll press start. So what do we need to do? We need to flip to democracy. So we can found the European Union. We have all the core territories. I still want to take care of Sweden and Bulgaria. And we are waiting for Austria to join us voluntarily. So it's not just Germany who has the Anschluss. Austria also has an option for an Anschluss. Join the wars. Austria against whom? We're not at war. Austrians. Ah, crazy people. Navy-wise, how are you doing? Are you all set to 16 or to... Yeah, they've all been set to 16. That's a bit of a shame. So what we'll do is we'll merge all the fleets and then divide them again so that we get the maximum amount out of it. All of you will form a new fleet. So from the initial big ships that we had, one early cruiser and one 1936 cruiser have survived, and everything else has been sunk. Brilliant. That's why I don't build service ships. They just don't last long enough. Having said that, most of our first generation submarines are gone. We've got a couple of second generation submarines, but not a whole lot more. And that's really the third generation that does well. Alright, so let's make a new fleet out of you. You will get a leader, one that is rubbish. Old guard, naval speed. Why don't you? He's not rubbish, but you know he's never gonna be in charge of a submarine fleet. We'll take all of you. Select all. Merge. And you guys as well. Go there. And then forget all your orders. There we go. So we're just gonna wait for the whole shebang to merge. We'll tell them not to auto-resupply. There we go. Army-wise, we'll need to divide the armies a little bit. You can go. Be gone. What are you? Paratroopers can go as well. You have 12 divisions. Where are you? You're currently going there. Yeah, that's fine. You go and guard that bit. We'll make we'll make a new army group. And we'll need a general for that, von Rundstedt. Right, so you guys, you are gonna go here, take the border with Bulgaria and invade them down the south. You're gonna do this in normal mode, and you guys are gonna take the border with Sweden and then invade in the north. Actually not in the north, just invade along the entire coastline. That's a bit of a chaotic front line, but it'll do. There we go. Sorry about that. I was just about to die. As always, I have my coffee, I have my yogurt. I am on call. So in case I drop off all of a sudden, it's either because I'm coughing and dying or because there's a call coming in. If I really need to stop streaming, I'll just drop off and then come back shortly after again. So what we're doing at the moment is we're going to organize our eco a little bit. We're going to see when we can declare war on these guys again. You're part of the axis with Sweden. Sweden is the leader. We cannot. Can we justify? It's nice. Declare war. You've got a truce with them. No war goals have been declared. Let's see if we can start justifying on Sweden. Justify war goal. Let's end. Not sure how long this truce will last. let's see. According to justification, 15th of December we can go in. By that time my troops should have arrived. We have some free military factories, so we're building some fighters, we're building some close air support. And some tactical bombers. Let's up them a little bit. Other than that, we're building tanks, that's good. Transport planes, we don't need that many anymore. We have some naval bombers, which actually is good if we up them. We'll have to go to war with Britain at some point. If we then have a bit more naval bombers, that would be lovely. And the remaining guys, I would almost say, let's put it into more artillery and more support equipment. Lovely, lovely. With the MP30 always at the bottom, because that can always just be filled out. There we go. So we have a new modified government, that's fine. That's 175. We will grab the Messerschmitt light aircraft designer, which gives our light fighters a bit of an advantage, and we'll need that to break Britain at some point. But for now, let's get our troops into position. And let's train some normal infantry. We're training normal infantry already, 72 divisions. So they can just train. The German Civil War has ended. Let's rebuild again. So we're not going to hang them. It is better for the base stability, but it's and better for getting rid of fascism. However, we will imprison them because we are almost democratic. We're decent people. So we're just going to throw them in prison. And now the Landsturm regiments are gone as well. Come on, Austria, you know you want to join. What are we building? Because half the country has been shot to shit, probably. We've got construction 5, lovely. Or construction 4. We could do construction 5, but it's 1941, so that goes too far ahead. We'll grab the assembly line production, stick a little bit with the eco-tax, and we're gonna go and fix the country first. So, what I generically do is I move the military factories up first, followed by harbor, and then I move the civvies. By pressing shift, they will go to the top of the line, so if you do the civvies first and then the mill facts, then they end up on top of the civvies. In this case, it wouldn't have made a difference because we have sufficient civilian factories anyway, but this way you can guarantee that your civvies get repaired before your military factories get repaired. And they're building bunkers in Schleswig-Holstein, which is absolutely pointless. Then again, finish it off. Might as well. They're almost done anyway. Which level are they? Level 10. Jesus, they built that quickly. La da 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 da. We've done the air innovations. We can then do rocketry, and then we can go to Wunderwaffen. Actually, now that the war is over, we can go to a secured new state, which is 70 days, and then it reduces fascism by a bit. It also gives you base stability and political power. And then we want to go to the monarchy compromise, which actually means the monarchy is gone. Then we can find here. Here we go. This is the one you want. This is the Anschluss from the Austrian point of view. So you've got two options. The lesser Germany was a mistake. No, the greater solution would be a mistake. This is after the Prussians unified north of Germany. And the north of Germany, you have to see everything that is currently German. They kicked out the Austrians because it was really between the Austrians and the Prussians. And the Prussians were sick and tired of Austrian meddling. Also remember, Austria was much bigger back then. Austria, for example, also had Czechoslovakia in there. And they had Hungary in there. Big parts of Yugoslavia were in there. I'm not sure if the parts of Romania were in there. So there was like this big blob here. This big blob was all Austria. So you can see that the Prussians, having taken this German blob here, were like, yeah, it's about 50-50, let's get rid of the Austrians, and then we'll be the top dog. Seeing that Austria no longer is big, thanks to World War I, we will go for the Anschluss with Austria. So yes, the lesser solution was a mistake, and this part of Austria should now join us. A great day for the German question. Plop. There we go.
Angetreten.
And we get a bunch of troops from Austria. We will just redesign the whole lot of you into normal infantry. We have a lack of motorized being built at the moment, and it will straight away go into this group here.
Ihre Befehle.
You guys are here. You guys can actually start pushing up. Once our tank divisions have pushed through, they can actually help pushing up. look at them run. And we've discovered a better fighter plane. 1944, still well off, so we're just going to do the entire queue here. Get a little bit of upgrades. Tank-wise, how long for you? 217. Actually, that might be a good idea to get the Panther already. It's only 217 days due to the boost. And with that, we can build a better medium tank. Look at them go. And we are producing old planes, which we don't want to do. Let's start producing some newer planes. Navy should have merged by now. So what we're gonna do with these guys is we're gonna again divide them into task forces. In this case, he's gonna get 10 task forces. He's not leveled up that much or at all. Lazy bastard. Alright, so we're gonna divide them into 10 task forces instead of every task force on the 30 submarines. So 2, 4. That would be 8, right? Alright, 7, 15. 15 is too much. Alright, 1. So that makes 12. You merge with that one, and you merge with that one. Then we have 11. Alright, select all of you. Auto resupply. What is auto resupply? This one here. So he's on 21. Most of them on 10. So we're gonna just give him 30. Just keep shift pressed. It increases by 10. That's 30. That is 30. Lovely. You guys are all on 10, so you can go to 30. You can go to 29, that's fine. You're on 18, 28, that's fine. 28, that's fine. And you can go to 29. They're auto resupply, they're medium engagement, and they are at break off. So with that, we're gonna tell them to do some naval training, get them leveled up, fill out the remaining submarines, and then we can start building this guy's submarine fleet. What do you have? 2 cruisers, 2 light cruisers. We're not gonna build normal ships. Submarines are awesome. They have hardly any manpower cost, and they're very effective. So Japan declared war on British Malay. So I assume that you're at war with Japan. Beautiful. So the allies are now going after Japan. Maybe they finally get rid of him and get Churchill. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves for the time being. But it will soon be Germany. Lovely, infantry is being built, as it should be. Modify the government. So we have enough for the final guy. We're gonna do infantry equipment designer. Artillery would probably be better because we're a little bit behind in artillery, but that's fine. Just take infantry equipment. And we're already in the 22nd of September. Things are progressing slowly, but surely. We're securing the new state, all working on that. Yep. August von Magnusson calls out Swedish oppressors. Bloody Swedish people. We'll come and deal with you. I'm not sure how long this truce lasts, but fuck it, truce. I've actually never declared war on someone who has a truce with me. They're doing infrastructure. What are you doing? You're not doing anything at all anymore. Larger navy. Yeah. You go do your large navy. You do you. So we've done some atomic research. Brilliant. Then the next stage is too far away. It's 1943. It's 500 days. We don't want to do that one just yet. It's 1941. We'll grab you here. The improved centimetric radar. And all of you guys will have to redesign the air wings shortly. You guys also here, because most of the fighting will be done here. Set. Oh, that's the wrong guys. You guys need to be up there. You guys can come down here. Yeah, that's the way to do it. We'll need a few of the close air support in the north, but not a whole lot. There we go. Yeah, we'll delete all the air wings shortly and then reform them into proper air wings again. We have some free civvies. Lovely. How many do we have? 200. And infrastructure-wise, we're doing quite well. So what we'll do is we'll grab a little bit of civvy. Again, just to get production up. So we'll get those civvies, and then we'll start doing some more infrastructure, because infrastructure is essential, especially towards Russia. We'll have to deal with them at some point. And now we'll just grab some civvies, some infrastructure here as well. France has a lot of resources, so that's good to get that infrastructure up. There's not much here, there's a bit more, there's a bit more. Lovely. Get you guys going. And after the infrastructure is done, and that should go fairly quickly, we will then move on to building military factories and more dockyards to get ready for the war with, what are they called? The Soviet Union and the Allies. But for now, let's build more railroads. Dispersed industry, well done. We'll go for the excavation, and this then also allows some decisions like developing the oil fields. Friesland oil field, Madsen oil field, Ems oil field. Where's the Madsen oil field? Oh, it's there. So yeah, so Friesland and Ems, they're right next to each other. We could do the promise of peace. Do we need it? We don't really need it. That is okay, that's all fine. We could go to a higher conscription level. We don't need a higher conscription level. Come to Daddy can also be gone, because let's be honest, it is all done and dusted. We have Austria, we don't need to be in a faction anymore. Oh, I could create a faction with what are you called? Finland. But that won't bring anything. We've secured the new state, and we'll slowly start working at establish free elections. Do we want to do this 70 days? It is November. So at one point, change the democracy plus 30 again. Alright, yeah, so we're not flipping democratic just yet. We don't want to flip democratic just yet, but we can start on this. The reason is we'll want to eat these guys first. Then we flip democratic, and then we can start messing with the world. So that is good. We are doing limited export as it should be. We have everybody filled out. And also we can start deleting a lot of templates. Infantry we don't need. You don't need. Because these are all templates that Austria has designed at some point. This is, I'm sure, very brilliant, but cavalry, only cavalry.
Ihre Befehle?
And these guys are all poorly trained. You are very poorly trained. What do we have in stock? We have 16k medium tanks, lovely, and 4k trucks. We need to build more trucks. Let's take another row of trucks. Actually, let's take another 2 rows of trucks, and we'll just knock some of the... Yeah, we've got loads of infantry equipment. We have 16k artillery. We don't need that much. We'll just knock you off. Fighters are good. These are all good. Yeah. Let's get this truck number up. We have a lack of rubber details. Let's do the rubber one first. And let's trade for a little bit of rubber. We're making way towards tungsten. 1, 2, 3 cent. And we'll take a bit more tungsten from a bit more rubber from you. There we go. Justification for Scania Emilia Honda as finished. Let's see if we can declare war. We can declare war. Lovely. You go there, you go there. Hopefully Bulgaria will join the war. You never know. Let's see if you guys can push in. Soviet Union wants to join? No. Unassigned divisions. We have divisions without any. Oh, yeah, that's the 72 divisions. Lovely. There we go. So we'll have you. Send you there. And then have you. That's 9 divisions. Go there. Have you. That's 9 divisions. Makes 18. I wish there was a button that says like select 24.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
And 1, 2, 3.
Angetreten.
There we go. So that's gonna be a new army group. And you guys, what are you gonna do? Are you able to push through here? Ah, yeah, you've already pushed through. Lovely. So then you don't really need to join. You are gonna go and guard the border with the Russians because I don't trust them at all. There we go. We will need a new leader. So these are the guys that we got from Austria because the Austrians joined us voluntarily. So we'll take the Karl and Schmiller.
Angetreten.
And then we want an infantry guy. Von Artalib.
Achtung.
We'll take the next infantry guy. Friedrich Schulz. And then we'll take the last infantry guy, which is Blazkowicz. And they can go guard the border against the Soviet Union. We'll need probably 3 more divisions down south. Train. So we'll take 48, train them there. They will then guard the border here. They have a little bit easier time because this is all river. Soviets will not come across the river. Soviets will try to pour through here. But that's a worry for another day. The war is going pretty well. However, I don't think that these guys have joined. Why have you not joined? Justify a war goal. Conquer. Send. And they are justifying also on Greece. Don't justify on Greece. Great affection. Greece, come to me. Now, why did I do that? For the simple reason, now the protection from Britain is gone. So, even if Bulgaria declares war on Greece, then Britain will not protect them, and we can just eat Bulgaria. I don't want the British to become involved in this. What is this? Send volunteers? Fuck off. And the war is going slowly, but once they break through, things will become easier. Here in the south, it's much easier. Infantry is already walking through this country. La da 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 da. And I'm still hoping that that Sweden at some point will call Bulgaria into the war. Unfortunate. Leibwitz has been injured. Aww. So yeah, our tanks and stuff, they're not progressing that well. I think it's too much winter there. But that's fine. Infantry is mopping up nicely. Have you guys stopped moving? You guys need to move. You need to finish them off. There's no point leaving a couple of Swedes alive. Et voila. So that pocket is gone now. You guys can just continue moving north, and we've got the centimeter radar. Lovely. It is 1942. Let's have a look how long it takes for the submarine. 300 days. Let's grab that one. It's a bit ahead of time, but it's usually a cheap tech. Established free elections. We'll go for rebuilding the nation, the Van of Prussian stuff, and the monarchy compromise. But first these guys before, and we eat Bulgaria first. Those are the important things. I think we can hire now. What's his name? Democratic Reformer. Yeah. So we'll get the Democratic Reformer. That should allow us to get stuff done. Yo, Bulgaria declares war on what are they called? Greece. Can I join the war? There we go. La da 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 da. There goes Bulgaria. La dee 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 dee. Sofia, beautiful is down here. That was Sweden. We'll take all states, thank you. I thought that was Bulgaria that that surrendered, but no, just clearly Sweden. Done. And there goes Bulgaria. Take all. Right, why can't we take all? We don't have enough power. We've got a shitload more than the Greeks though. Which one is expensive? What can the Greek never afford? They shouldn't be able to afford. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. So we got the bit that we wanted. We can now work slowly towards getting our navy up and running. You are called to arms from Greece, yeah. And Greece, I got good news, I got bad news. Kick from faction, 23rd of March. Alright. And after that we can disband the faction. Because we really don't want the Greeks in there. And we need more rubber. We always need more rubber. We've got plenty of tungsten. I'm not sure where we got. Oh yeah, from Sweden we got tungsten. Thank you, Sweden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes 40. Lovely. And then British Malay. We need 2 more. Thank you. Lovely. So that is all good. That is good. Tank divisions are here. Justify you guys. We can't kick you guys just yet. However, we will bring our armies back down south a bit, I think. And we might go after Spain next. And if we do that, yeah, we'll probably go after Spain next. So we'll send our tank division here to guard the border with Spain. Now Spain's gonna be a pain in the ass because they've got years to rebuild. How many troops do you have? 74. Okay, and it's all mountains. Mountains are a pain in the ass. Then we'll probably do a naval invasion on a lot of sides. A lot of sides. Yeah. You guys can come here. There we go. The backhand blow is done, and I think that is one more, and that's it then. We'll take the 200 days. We'll keep the army experience. While working slowly towards being good enough to form the European Union. Rebuilding the nation, that's fine, that is all going correctly. I could already justify in Spain. Still building cities like mad, because we need more. We only have like 250 cities. Who can live with 250 cities? It's nothing. Soviet Union annexes Tanudu. I'm just gonna have a little bit more yogurt. Ah, lovely. And we've got excavation 4, which means more oil. Not more rubber, just more oil. Research on that one. Talk about, are we trading for oil? Because I have a feeling that we do the area. Which is okay. But we can reduce that. I think we can reduce that to 0. Rubber, we can take 1 less. Thank you, excavation. We can take 1 less from Portugal. Send. So we have 116, we need 122. It's all fine, it's all beautiful, it's great. One less from Portugal. 10. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now pushing in there would probably be suicidal. And I don't really want to leave the border with the Russians unguarded. Because they're untrustworthy, to say the least. Yeah. Let's build a couple of airfields here so we got air superiority across of Spain. And then do some naval invasions from all sides. But yeah, we'll need to get some airfields here. Alright. That one, and that one. That should be sufficient. We've got a level 10 there. We'll upgrade you as well. Then we'll take most of the radar just to give us a little bit more advantage. Go. Get them out of the way. Move some troops down here and then do a naval invasion somewhere. They don't really have flatlands, do you? Well, here you've got flatlands, so I could do a naval invasion here with armor, or I can do a naval invasion here and then they run into mountains fairly quickly again. We'll see. We will see. Paratroopers could take Madrid really quickly, but then they're isolated. It's not what we want. That is not what we want. You guys are all starving pretty much. Or are you training? One of the two. Nah, doesn't really matter. Yeah. I would love to have another army group. I would love to have another army group.
Befehle!
Why don't you come
Ausrücken!
here? You are ambusher, lovely. Yeah, let's train more infantry. Get these guys also to do naval invasion. Invade from here and then invade from here. And then just push through the country, make absolute chaos. So for that we need to train 25 more troops. Because this one has 23. We need 24 for another army. Train, go down. 25. 25, not you. You guys train there. Lovely. Also, you need a new commander. Plop. You are gonna get Hermann Sturm. What are you? Harsh leader. Attacking movement. That's not very useful. Do we have someone who's unemployed that is a defender? Alfred Jodl 2. That's not great. Von Manstein, are you doing anything? You're not doing anything. Promote. Jawohl. There you go. Excellent. So Van Manstein will be our guy in charge. Guerrilla fighter and transmit speed plus 50%. Not that great. Has brilliant strategies. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Defensive doctrine. Max entrenchment 30%. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll take aggressive assaulter. We'll take organization first. And that's it then. Beautiful. And he's gonna go guard the borders. We should already start justifying, right? Yeah. How long does it take to justify you guys? You are sent volunteers. Okay, that's fine. He's not in affection with anyone, and it takes 160 days to justify. How long for you guys are trained? A little bit longer, 14th of July, 160 days. Mathematics. It's always been my weakness. That should be sufficient, I think. However, we need to wait for you guys to come down. Let's wait for you guys to come down first. Are you moving? You guys are not moving. Which army group are you part? You are moving. Okay, how long? 46 days. Excellent. Alright. It also gives us a great opportunity, justify, conquer, to actually go and deal with our air wings, because our air wings after the Civil War are completely messed up, so we'll delete the whole lot. We'll lose a lot of experience this way, but it is what it is. You can also completely go. You guys can completely go. There's a bunch of fighters here, you can go. And that's it. Alright, so let's make some air wings. We'll go over 1. 2. take 300, and you guys are gonna do the daylight raiding over there. We'll assign an ace, you. And then the next airport, again, we'll assign 300, so we'll have like 1,000 fighters in this theater doing the warfare. Actually, yeah, you need 4, and then the other one can have 3 as well. You guys also gonna do daylight fighting. Go there. And we'll get another couple here. One. There we go. 300. Give me another ace. Opa. Give me another ace. Opa. You are gonna do daylight fighting. And intercept the bastards. And we'll take 1 air wing here. Oh, no. We'll take a couple of air wings here. They need to protect the southern front. So you... daylight fighting here, south of France. And you need to go and help out in the Mediterranean. We'll have to redirect some planes at some point. But that's okay. Then naval bombers. Where are my naval bombers? Look at all those fighters. Oh, there we go. Close air support. Lovely. We have 1,000 close air support. We'll deploy them all here. But that airport isn't big enough. I know, but it will be. Where are you, close air support? There they are. All of you. At 8. Lovely. You're doing that, you're doing daytime fighting, also sinking of the ships, and the beauty is they can hit the entire peninsula. So we'll wait for them to be deployed. Groups of 125, and that should be fine. And then we need... and we can actually send them from here. So why all of a sudden did I have 400 more? Because I already had some better fighters in stock. So you guys can come here and do that. And we'll help them out with gaining air superiority over the Mediterranean, because we'll need that for the invasion. And we'll also need our, what are they called? Naval bombers. Where are you? We'll take all of them, upgrade them to 800. Küstenflieger. Plop, standing by, only groups of 100, daytime, do your thing there. So any Spanish ships here are gonna have a really horrible time. Then we need our close air, not close air support, we need our medium range bombers. Tactical bombers, lovely, all of them. Are we at 1,000? 999. Click 1,000. And they're gonna do exactly the same thing. Close air support, bombing the living daylighter stuff. We're not gonna bomb the infrastructure because let's be honest, we're gonna take all of this over. And you're doing the daylight raiding. Opa. And then here, do we have any more bombers? That's naval. There's some interwar bombers here. There's not a whole lot left. Some will be shut down, so it's good to have some supply. Close air support. Close air support actually is quite doable still. Is that all the close air support we've got? Yo. We'll upgrade you also to 800. Oh, to 800. Do that, do that, and do that. See if you can make it. Iberian region, divide. Oh, no, merge a little bit more. You should be 800, and then groups of 100. Again, how the smaller the group, the better, but 100 I just find manageable. And daytime flying. So, that's advanced rubber, we'll go for you. Troops are still moving south, that's great. When is this war starting? August, okay. You can just deploy it there. Are you no
Zuhören.
longer moving? Yes, you are. How long do you need? 7 days. Okay. So if you're done rebuilding the nation, I'm not gonna go for the monarchy compromise because that then makes me as fully independent for re-establish free elections. Yeah, that's too quick. We need to take Spain out first. And in order to do that, there's the infantry coming. Lovely. In order to do that, I think we have a little good infrastructure here. You are almost there. Lovely, lovely.
Angetreten.
That's you guys, so that's you guys.
Bereit.
You're almost there. Ah, no, there's a lot still coming. Come on, trickle down here. Yeah, ports are being built. Going in the right direction. Panzerkampfwagen 4. And the only thing after this is the modern tank. So we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna go back to the infantry equipment. It's 1942, so we can take the better machine guns and Panzer Shreks and stuff like that. And we can upgrade our donkey to the newest version. You can also make the Panther even better by going in here and giving it more speed, more reliability. I think we'll just stick with the basic form that we have at the moment. Should we hit 500, then we'll probably do it. Yeah, it's only April. We've got plenty of time to plan this out. Come on, little truck. Race down south. Alright, so. You guys.
Ihre Befehle.
You guys, forget your orders. Infantry's there, yeah, infantry's there. Forget your orders. Race to border.
Ausrücken.
Von Manstein. Where are you guys?
Bereit.
Oh yeah, you guys are here. That's absolutely fine. Von Manstein.
Befehle.
You. Go and hold the line.
Angetreten.
Here. Then we're gonna start with a naval invasion from this side. Probably around here. This is fairly flat, right? It's still hills. This is flat, Monica. But those are hills again. So yeah, we'll probably go and invade here. The good thing is this will draw troops south. And then these guys up north will do an invasion around here. And then there will be chaos everywhere. Alright, so... let's prepare this. You guys are the first invader.
Bereit.
Go from there to there. That's one.
Bereit.
Now we're just gonna go in stacks of 6. Stacks of 4. 2.
Achtung.
That's number 3.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
That's number 4. And that's
Achtung.
number 5. And that's
Zuhören.
number 6. Lovely, lovely. And then the other army guys, you guys here.
Achtung. Ihre Befehle.
You are gonna go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although we could probably drop here. Oh, this is dropping onto a mountain. This is dropping onto a mountain. Let's make a continuous front line,
Zuhören.
which is bad for our supplies. I admit that,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
but it makes it easier for me to manage.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
And again, we don't really need Spain for the European Union, but
Ihre Befehle.
while we're waiting for democratic elections and stuff, we're not waiting for it. You intentionally did not click on it. I know.
Bereit.
Because I'm hoping to take out Spain really quickly. It's gonna be an idle hope though, because I suck at Spain. But hey. Yeah. give this
Befehle?
a shot. I mean, we've got plenty of air superiority. What we can do, however, is get our navy down. Stop trading! You have 120 divisions. That's interesting. Alright, so you have one too many fleets. You go there. And then you guys go and trade. Then the remainder of you guys, you're not training anymore. You are gonna go convoy raiding. There, 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 there. There's a little bit more Spain here, I think. So that's definitely Spain. Are you Spain? That could be Spain. This could be Spain. So, there we go. That should be it for Spain, I think. Any shippies that Spain sends out to defeat its troops are doomed. Doomed! So yeah, fan of paramilitarism. We'll go for a better Germany. And again, once the war starts, then we can go for the monarchy compromise. But we'll go for that one. Also, we can go for improved worker conditions and for the promise of peace. Yeah, the promise of peace is a bit bollocks since we're already justifying. But hey, bugger that. On top of that, we can actually start developing the oil fields in Friesland at 6, regardless. The people must be ready for war. Or in Ems also at 6, so that's absolutely fine. Actually, the oil fields are not in Friesland, they're in Groningen. And the people in Groningen are very upset if you call them Frisians, but hey.
Zuhören!
They will have to live with that. We'll take half of you guys and go here. And who is defending? That would be the infantry guy. That would be you, right? Yeah. So this little gap is a bit of an annoyance. Therefore, we will need a new army group. Again, that's just purely for management.
Befehle?
To prevent me from going mad. We'll get a new general. Or a new guy that's not doing anything. Klüchner, yeah, not that great. Heinz Guderian. Promote.
Befehle?
I mean, he should be in charge of tanks, but... well.
Achtung!
And we will take... Klüchner for that.
Befehle?
And we will take... not student. You are too good to... Bock. Let's take Böckchen. There you go. Alright, people. Dig in and hold the line. We got our radar stations are being built, our airports are almost done. Tradition and pragmatism will always triumph over fanaticism and terror. You guys are not joined a faction, right? Nope. Having said that, right, this might actually kick off a world war. They might join Spain, might join Japan. They might join Japan. Yeah, let's not. Cancel justification. Let's get the European Union going first and then we'll eat them. Because that would defeat the purpose. The entire purpose is not to have a war with Japan or the Allies or the Comintern before founding the European Union. And I do have a feeling they will go with Japan. But we will come for you. You can hide, but you will not survive this forever. Alright, the monarchy compromise, 70 days. Luckily, we're almost already at, yeah, we're already at 45%. It should go fairly quick. And then we can kick our democratic guy out. And go straight. Public call for elections. Even if reform is happening, we must be stronger than suppressing defiance. Let the people be heard. What do you do? Voicing the protest. Alright, that gives more democracy, and this is just ignoring it. Political pain gain minus 50%. Political powers minus 20. Is it worth it? I have no idea how long this works. Let's suppress the people. Bugger the people. You just have to wait 80 days and then we'll have it anyway. What we will need though is more troops. We only have currently total manpower of 4.8 million. And not even that many million. And the army is only 3 million. We need more troops into the field. Alrighty. So we need more troops. We need to take over the allies, and then we can start really rampaging around the world. Stuff needs to be done. And stuff will get done. Come on. The monarchy. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of the Greeks. Kick from faction. Bye bye. And kill the faction. Bye bye. So why do we kick the Greeks out? We don't want the Greeks. We just needed them to be prevented that Britain would declare war on them. So that's the only reason why we took the Greeks in. Not declare war on them, but declare war on Bulgaria. Because we needed Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria has a fuel depot. That's nice.
Angetreten.
So we have an additional army group. You go there. You go there. We'll take one of you to come here. Plop.
Angetreten.
General Felix Steiner. I have a name like that. You should be part of the army.
Befehle.
And he's probably the great granddad of House Steiner in Battletech. So don't disappoint me, mate. Turns out he's the idiot cousin. Alright, then we'll need some more infantry. How much are we doing with the trucks, by the way? We've got 4.8, we've got 19k there. Where are my trucks? Where are my trucks with 26k there? Lovely. So let's build more truck divisions. 3. You guys are fine, right? Yeah, you guys are fine. Let's train some more tank divisions. So that is 24 tank divisions, and this is purely get the numbers up because we need the numbers. So you are a tank division as well, lovely. Train there as well. Then we'll train a motorized. Are you fine actually? Yeah, you're mighty fine. You go down all the way to the bottom. Where's my motorized? Set there. Let's see, how do we do for tanks? 6k motorized and still 5k, so we could do another tank division. Train. There should be half tank, half motorized anyway. And set there. And we've got a lack of 2000 medium tanks. Okay. And we've got a lack of manpower. Alright, then don't build that one. 100,000 men. We've got 100 division training. This is good. The reason for this is we need a large army to take over the allies. We've done the MP43 and we'll go for the Panzerfaust 30. Did he say 30? Shouldn't that be 30? No, 30. And we'll go and build the benefit units. There we go. We've done the Monarch Compromise. We're gonna go for the reverse to brain drain. Red Menace. That scores less than 15% roll. Yeah, that's never gonna happen again. We are Germany. We are Germany. Beautiful. Look at that. Available manpower 100,000. And what do we have? Total manpower of 4.8 million. Let's make the decision. Develop the oil fields. No, not that decision. Realize the European Union. Plop. European Union. And total manpower at the moment is 9 million, so it more than doubled. Lovely. Britain wants to invite us into the faction. Sure, we'll join the Allies. Yes, yes, we would like to join the Allies. How are you guys doing? You're not doing that well, are you? Blah, blah, blah. European Union is 89%. So what do we need else to take over? 0 out of 7 enemies shared, and we need to deploy more troops. So that's fine. Who are we fighting, by the way? We are fighting... oh, cool. We're fighting the Chinese, the Japanese. Lovely. So, that is doable. We'll justify a war goal on you guys. We'll justify on these guys, because let's be honest, why not? They will join with the Japanese, but it will give us some war score. Do you want us to join the war? Sure, why not? Gold to arms, yeah, why not? Gold to arms, yeah, why not? Yep, why not? The Netherlands once, and the United States, yeah, sure, everybody likes me. Alright, so we're gonna justify and Spain again. And we are gonna go on troops. Off. We will now just need to pump it up, wait until we get sufficient, then start. 2 Japanese thingies. Wait until, what's it called? Oh, my brain of thought is completely gone. We have to wait until we have enough so we can get a Soviet guy in. Now, Navy guy. That is you. Increase your rating. To also do that one there. So they can't sneak through there anymore. Oh, there's a lot of sinkage going on here. So let's guard these areas and that one and that one. So let's see how we're doing. Yup. So that's a free flat upgrade. It's 1941. We don't need better paratroopers. We do need better artillery. Look how far behind we are. Artillery is just disgraceful. We are sinking Japanese stuff. That is fine. Look at all them transport. Yeah, we joined the war, didn't we? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. You guys actually need to add one more region to it. That is that one and that one. Can you control all of that? Yes, you can. So I don't think that the Japanese ships will go through here, but they might be able to sneak through there. I assume that they're trading with Spain. If they are, they will start to sink shortly. Look at that. Yes, the European Union is justifying on you. Give us all your love and all your hearts and kisses too. So we're developing the Ems oil field, that's fine. The Frisian oil field is almost done. We just need Madsen, but for that we need... Oh, you're going after Turkey. Are you being protected by anyone? Nope. The beauty is, they really can't. They really can't get through here. And I'm tempted. Can I send you volunteers? You need to be at peace when sending... Ah, okay, so we can't send volunteers, but what we can do is send Lend-Lease. Start Lend-Lease. You probably want some guns, right? I think we have like 36,000 of those. There you go. There we go. So in 29 days time they will get like 36,000 guns. The Republic of Cambodia joins the Allies. Lovely. And it is 1942. Naval doctrines are all fine. Heavy ships we don't need anymore. We could do with some better fighters. Long-range fighters, strategic bombers, stuff like that. Come on, Turkey. You have mountains. Hold out. And please up your drafting limit. Come on. Almost there. Hold on, Turkey. I've got 36,000 rifles coming your way. And yes, there might be shit rifles, but still. Some grenades in there, everything. It's beautiful. It won us the war against the French. Oh, did they push back? No, they didn't push back. Four days, 3 days, 2 days. Siam has capitulated. Yeah, this war is gonna end fairly quickly there. Start land lease. You probably could do with some artillery as well. We have some old artillery. Alright, oh god, we've got 300,000 more guns. Level 1 artillery and level 1 of you guys. Alright, we can send you 10,000 artillery, 10,000. Yeah. Once, send them 10, 1, 2, 3. Flak once, 2, 3. Field artillery, 1, 2, 3. And then, seeing that we're already building the last version, and then send them also 10,000, 1, 2, 3. Better guns, MP38s, send. How long? "29 days. And I think with that, they should be able to hold out quite a bit longer. And all we want to see is this number here drain massively. Grind yourself to death on the border. Reverse the brain drain, very good. That gives us an extra research slot. We don't need shared research thingies. Central European Alliance, we don't have that. We can do the Bolshevikim thing. That's it. That is it. We have one more research slot available. What time is it? 2 minutes past 8. That's a shame, because that means we need to wrap it up for today. We need better resupply. We also need better shovels. We need better everything. And we need to do a lot of additional stability effects. How are we doing for raiding? There goes another 5. So what's happening here then? There go there. Someone took over something. Oh, this is half British, half American. Oh, Republic of Guadeloupe. Oh yeah, I liberated them. That is what happened there. So we've got the Panzerfaust. We need to upgrade you guys as well. We can build better artillery. I was really confused what the hell was going on here. Well, the Japanese must have been invading, but no, it's French territory that got liberated. We have too much tungsten. You can never have too much tungsten, but we're making too much tungsten. British Malaya stopped producing it. British rye, we could get like everything from you guys. That also means that we need to produce some more ourselves. Let's build another 10 of those. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that would again give us 30 more of these guys. That produces 5 each rubber, so that's 150. That should get us going for a while. When can we declare war? We can declare war on the 24th, which would be a good point to save it. Unred Naval, look, we're raiding really nicely. At least through war. So we get the modern Blitzkrieg. We've got the modern submarine. Nice. Another 2. Alright, so... and unassigned divisions.
Ihre Befehle!
Ah, we've got some trucks. Lovely. Now, research. We need the better naval invasion. How far off are you? 200 days. That is doable. And we need the better damage control. Chance to be critically hit is lower. And this also applies to submarines. which is quite nice. That's fine, although we could also just go for shovels. Let's go for scouts. Now, we need to upgrade our submarines. Don't build this one, it costs too much chromium. Just stick with the 1941, but upgrade it. So, just bang in the better torpedo room, the better torpedoes. People go like 109 is well overkill. It doesn't matter. I'd rather go massively overkill than too little. And yes, the price will become more expensive, but that is what we will deal with. Alright, you bugger off. You're almost done, but since we have a luxury position that we have lower submarines anyway, we'll just replace them as they are. And yes, that's a lot of days production wasted, but okay, it is what it is. All 1940, yeah, 1940, lovely. There we go, keep building. Unfortunately, they just can't rip out the torpedo tubes and put new torpedo tubes in. They apparently have to rebuild the entire bloody ship. Look at that. Look at all them transports sinking. No, that was 18. That was a lot. There's another 18 gone. How many do you have left? Ah, the United States has already started the invasion. This is over. This war is over. You are done for, Japan. Alright. Oh, and we've turned blue. European Union blue. Lovely.
Achtung!
Are you from Manstein? Yes, you are. Go and join Van Manstein. And we will take one general. We must have a general somewhere. Where is he? We don't have anyone. Yep, Kurt. You're no longer a paratrooper guy. You are now part of Van Manstein's division.
Achtung!
Come on, my little Fallschirmjäger. We're not Fallschirmjäger, we're truck people. Indeed, you are truck people. There we go. So that is the Junger. We'll go for the naval bomber. And that means also that we can start building Junkers now. And we've got Van Manstein also to give him orders. But we're not gonna tell him to attack, because attacking through the mountains is pure suicide. There's some more sinking going on. How's our war effort doing? 0%. Yeah, and Japan is capitulating really quickly. More interesting though, how is Turkey doing? They've not been able to kick them out yet, and the front line is falling a little bit, but they still have to fight through a lot of mountain ranges. You guys are 10 to 17 million. 13 million, that's bouncing around quite a lot. But you are on service by requirement. And let's have a look at the allies. How are we doing? European Union is at 94%. What do we need? We just need a lot more troops. Luckily, we are training a lot more troops. Look at all them Panzer divisions still coming up. And I think we actually can train another truck division. Alright, let's train another truck division. That's 150, so we can stop being Democrat. Look at the Democrats. We are gonna go for Ernst Thälmann, the communist revolutionary. Why do we go to communism? Because once we run out of people to declare war on, we will need the easy peasiness of communism. As in, Democrats can only declare war on people that have caused real tension, like for example Spain. But Portugal hasn't done anything, so that's why we need to be communist. We are we are a bulwark against the Soviets, but it doesn't matter, because we will become Soviet at some point. And with that, we go to rocketry, we go to Wunderwaffe, and then we're done. Lovely. What time is it? 8:10. It's almost time for the war. Let's skip you forward to the war. Save it at that point. I think we can bang in a few more fighters, right? Oh, look at that. Another 1,000 fighters available. And nobody has 1,000 fighters available. That's a shame. That is a shame. But we can do 800 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Did I deploy them? Or did I misclick? No, I did deploy them, although I don't know where. I deployed them here. Go there. Go there. Go there. There we go. Alright, so you guys are gonna do daytime fighting. I almost did this wrong again. Nighttime fighting, day and night. And divide yourselves into groups of 100. Then that, and then daytime fighting. Right there. Just pack the fighters in there. We can move you there, have you do that as well, because then we can pack another 800 fighters in here. Why so many fighters? Just gives me air superiority. I love air superiority. We have nothing that we can bang in a loader, right? No. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. Lovely. We'll make that 800 as well. You do that, you do that, deploying. Plop. And divide you down to groups of 100 as well. Light daytime fighting over there. Details. Lovely. Go for that one. So we're still doing naval raiding, and it is getting there. We have another decision. Plan Z. Yeah, Plan Z is now finally timing out. Doesn't really matter. I've actually never experienced the negative side of Plan Z. I think we're just not getting the plus 5% war score and 150 naval experience, which we don't need anyway. Are you guys not training? Why are you guys not training? Come, train. And it's almost the 24th. It's the 24th, right? Yeah. Alright, so it's the 23rd. We're gonna save it here and pick it up tomorrow. Then we're gonna start working on killing the Spanish. Save. Save. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll eat Spain. And we'll continue our slow conversion back to towards communism. And we're gonna aim to take over the Allies. We're at 95%, we're almost there. The only thing we need is more manpower. About 1 million people more. We have a lot of people in training. This should not be 1 million, but there's probably 500,000 we've got in training here. And then we can just add more infantry. So yeah, we'll take over the Allies, we'll eat Czechoslovakia, so we have a unified front. We'll eat Spain, and then we'll probably start eating the Soviet Union. Maybe Finland. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Let the war begin. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and catch you all tomorrow.